Hey there, so we're back now. I've done the garlic toast in the oven at 400 degrees for about 5 to 7 minutes until it's brown. I just left it under brown because it's going to go back in there under broil when we're done constructing the sandwich. This is the Rocky Mountain roast beef sandwich with pancetta, jalapeno Havarti, and a roasted garlic avocado mayo. You're going to love it. So I'm going to build the sandwich right now, and we're going to look in it and we're going to try it, and it's going to be fantastic. So we're going to I've cut the Di Italiano bread into half, and I've got my base right here. I've got the top right here, so we'll leave the top aside and we'll work from here. So what we're going to do right off the hop is we're going to take the jalapeno Havarti, which I've cut into 4 slices, 2 large square slices, into 4 like half slices. We're going to layer the bottom with the jalapeno Havarti. There we go. Simple stuff. It might get messy, but you know what? A good juicy sandwich always gets messy. That's when they're the best. We've got the roast beef here that we lightly pan fried in a beautiful little bit of spicy barbecue. Problem with these things is you're going to find when you're building the sandwich, and don't be afraid to get dirty, is you're going to have a problem with the base of the bread. Sometimes it's not even. So what you want to do is just grab something like well, anything you have that's going to sort of help you balance it. So we're just going to put that little glass bowl there so we can build the sandwich. Oh yeah, this roast beef is so juicy and so good. I want to use all of it, but I don't think I can because it's going to be way too big to even devour into. So we'll put this on top. There's your roast beef, okay? This looks great. This is going to be so tasty. So we'll put the rest over here. Just going to rinse my hands a little bit. After the roast beef, we want to put the caramelized onions. We'll take those onions. Actually, you know what? This is a better idea. Take the mayo because it's added some sticking power. We're going to spread the mayo across the sandwich, so just a little teaspoon, that roasted garlic avocado mayo. Make sure it gets on the sandwich nice. Well, this is I can just smell it. The smells permeating through my house here are incredible from this. A little bit of mayo, as much as you want, little as you want, whatever you think, but it adds some wicked flavor. Then the caramelized onions. These are beautiful. We'll spread these across. You can flatten down as you go along here because you know it's going to be a Rocky Mountain high roast beef sandwich. You want to make sure you get your mouth around it when you're doing it. That's enough for the caramelized onions. We're going to go to the golden sauteed mushrooms. You know what? We're just going to use our hands. We'll just place them strategically in the sandwich so that every time you get a bite, you get some of the mushroom in it as well, which is super important. There we go. That's fantastic. From there, we're going to drop the pancetta on. Use about 4 slices. I did about 6, but you know what? 4 is going to cover it right now. If you really like the pancetta, you can double up on it. You just don't want anything to overpower, any flavors to overpower the other flavors. That's basically what we're saying. And you've got the roasted red pepper. I just cut roasted red pepper rings, about 3 of them, and I roasted them in the oven. Just to bring a little softer texture to them so they're not so crispy al dente kind of thing. And we'll just spread them across there like that. The sandwich is already getting high, you can tell. It's building. So you've got your caramelized onions, you've got your mushrooms, you've got your pancetta and your roasted peppers. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the jalapeno Havarti and we're going to top it again. And this is the tricky part. This is where we're going to put it back in the oven and broil it. It's not going to take long at all, but we want to transfer it to a pan that we can use. We also want to make sure that it's not going to tip over in the oven. That's a big factor. So we're going to take this sandwich, we'll drop it on there. I'll put this glass bowl, it's oven proof there, and things are falling out already, but that's okay. Try this. Oh, it's fantastic. The roast beef, I could eat that by itself, no problem. Just shows you how incredible the sandwich is going to be. We'll take this, so oven's on broil. I'm going to throw it in the oven. We're talking a couple minutes here, you can watch it. Right under one of the elements. And we're going to let it melt up, which will be great. That's going to be a couple seconds. We're going to let that go, and we'll just clear this up, ready to build. We've got our top piece right here. We're going to be including the red onion rings, the garlic dill pickles that I pickle myself. You can get anyone from the store you want, that's fine. These are incredible. Love using them. And the banana peppers. A little bit of chive action. You don't have to use the chives, it's just an added touch, a little bit of color. Not necessary, but it's good to have. And then you've got the shredded lettuce for that texture, that crunchy consistency it's going to provide. It'll be great. I'm looking forward to that. Put this aside. Keep that mayo. You know what? You might use it for something else one day. You never know. It's great on all kinds of sandwiches. Shaved turkey, ham, whatever you like. I absolutely love taking my time with sandwiches. I mean, you want something, the end result to be amazing. Well, like they always say, Rome wasn't built in a day, so it takes time. And the more the flavor profiles you add to it that complement each other, the better outcome you're going to have. And you're going to see it with this sandwich, the Rocky Mountain roast beef sandwich. It's incredible. And I can't wait for it to be done, so I can just take a bite out of it and show you. That's pretty much melted. I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds, and we're going to go from there. So we've got our toppings. We're going to finish it off. We don't need any other sauces. Our mayonnaise is on there. We're going to pull this out of the oven, and then we're going to build it. I'm going to have to grab a couple skewers because this is going to be so thick. It's going to be hard to hold down. And I want to cut it in half too, just to show you the insides and how beautiful it's going to look. So I got a couple tall skewers that I use for everyday cooking, whether it's, you know, I'm doing chicken skewers or steak skewers, whatever it is, but this will work perfectly to keep the sandwich together. Make sure you grab your oven mitt. Oh yeah, that's melted right on top. I don't know if you can see that, but that's how it looks, and that looks fantastic. So what we're going to do is I'm going to slide this off. Be careful with your hands because it is going to be hot, and the sandwich is going to be hot as well. So you got to make sure that you have a method of doing it. And my best idea would be to use some tongs and just to slide it. And don't be shy with it. I mean, you're going to be scared because you think it's going to fall apart. And it looks like it's going to fall apart, but that's okay. These are delicate sandwiches when you're building Rocky Mountain High. It's a difficult thing. So what we're going to do, we'll use our hands and make sure we're on top here. There we go. So we just want to make sure that's sticking because we're going to add some toppings to this. So it's really up to you what you want to do and how you want to finish it off. My thought is, right off the hop, I'm going to do some banana peppers. First things first. I love my banana peppers, I can't tell you. I put them in my eggs, I put them in everything. They're fantastic. The garlic dills. Like I said, you don't want to overpower with anything, so you gotta be careful. I've got about 5 slices here. I'm gonna use, you know what, for this I'm just gonna use 2 slices. If you really like the garlic dills to complement your sandwiches, go for it. The chives, I love having chives, it's just fun. I put them all through. It makes the sandwich look really incredible. I mean, as far as culinary and looks and appeal, it's incredible. Shredded lettuce, you can use romaine, you can use whatever you want. Let's not forget the red onion rings. Right there, right there, right there. This is nice. And before I cover it with the shredded lettuce, I'm going to grab that camera because I'm just doing this myself. I got no cameraman, camera woman helping me out here. I'm just going to grab the camera and bring it close and let you take a look at this sandwich because it's real exciting to see it up close. And there it is. The Rocky Mountain roast beef sandwich. I know it's a little blurry for you right now, but that's okay. That's what happens when you're running the camera by yourself and you know exactly what's happening. But the photos that go along with this will encourage you to enjoy it and bring this into your family of sandwich fun. So a little shredded lettuce. It's gonna get messy now. It's gonna get messy. It's gonna drop all over the place, and that's fine. The key is to get it on top, to get the bun on top, and close this sandwich up. Now we can move this and we can pierce it. Just like that, and just like that. There it is. The Rocky Mountain, I can't bring this to you, but the Rocky Mountain roast beef sandwich, pancetta, jalapeno havarti, roasted garlic avocado mayo. And that's it right there. How good does that look? Wait till we try it. I'm gonna put that back down, put my little stabilizer there, wash my hands. I'm going to take some stills. I'm going to try and connect this video so that you can see it. I'll bring it up close. It's just absolutely incredible.